Oh, we're back again. We're never out of your life. It's Dual Wellness, the show with a mother and her son discussing their lives and how they approach it. With wellness.
How we approach our lives well.
Well.
Not poorly.
Well, I think pretty well. Yeah, we discuss, health, wellness, mental, physical, all those things. Mm-hmm. This is update number 2 on our New Year's resolutions. If you would like to see some more details to what those are and why we're doing them, a couple episodes back we did one that's just called what we're going to do in the new year.
In 2022.
Something like
that. What we're going to do in 2022.
Yeah, what we're going to do in 2022, that's right. So we're back with an update video. So it is now officially week 3.
So it's the beginning of week 3.
The beginning of week 3.
End of week 2. So we've had 2 full weeks of doing our...
So we're a week ahead, but...
yeah, when Max releases this, because Max is in charge of all of that, we'll be at the end of week 3.
Yep.
Yes.
So we're a week ahead, so this is our review of 2 weeks in. Mm-hmm. So
Max
for
can
me,
go first.
My update is so I did a few things. I did paleo. I did sort of paleo. Eating whole foods. Let's say that.
Yeah,
eating whole foods
that instead
of paleo.
Yeah.
Eating whole foods, no sugar, like no processed foods.
Yep.
The point is purely eating whole ingredients that I could buy, like fruit or veggie, and then putting those together afterwards. That when you look at the ingredients, it says a fruit, a veggie.
You can pronounce everything.
Right, something like that. So, there was that. I did 30 minutes exercise outside. I've primarily been focusing on walking since we live in Michigan, and it is not fun outside at all. And I'm not going to do push-ups or calisthenics routine out in that. Sorry, not going to do it. So I've just been walking for about 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
So that's really great. I had another one that was sticking with my typical hour-long gym routine a day as well. And then
6 days a week.
6 days a week. And then also doing meditating for, I originally said about 30 minutes, but I quickly realized that that's more time.
That's a lot.
That's a lot more of a time commitment than I expected it to be, considering my job, my other pastimes and everything along those lines. And then I had one more, and that was budgeting. Again, fairly loose budget, because I've never budgeted before. This budget was not a super strict spreadsheets or anything like Excel spreadsheet that I'm editing every day or anything along those lines. It's being very conscious and aware of my money, conscious and aware of my money. Conscious. I don't know. And aware of my spending habits and my money, and saying no to a lot of things. Really minimizing the amount of money that I spend on simple pleasures. So I'm gonna go in reverse. So how's my budget been going? Not spending money on simple pleasures. Well, I bought a PS5.
Oops.
That was a thing. Here's the thing. Here's my excuse. It's a PS5, and it was at Meijer of all places.
Not everybody has Meijer.
That's true. It's just a supermarket.
It's a supermarket.
So it was for retail price. That's crazy. So I could either A, take it and flip it for twice the amount of money, which I'm not going to do. I want a PS5.
You want a PS5.
And 2, they're like $700 and $900. I got it for a steal for that. It was great. I'm not upset about it. That was like my one exception. But.
Did you immediately go back to...
Yes, I've not even bought a game for it.
Okay, good.
I haven't even bought a game for it. I haven't even done anything like that. I have old games from my old PlayStation 4 and everything that I can download and play. I have plenty of games. I've not spent any more money on like fun stuff since that. So I want to give myself that. I bought a PS5. Whatever. You probably would too if you saw it. So...
I wouldn't. But that's okay.
Right.
That's okay. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
hey.
yeah.
And these are your goals.
They're my goals, exactly.
That's the thing. It's you don't if you can look at something at an exception to the rule or whatever you want to call it, the goal, and sincerely justify it. Not it's one thing if you're screwing up, and you're justifying it every time, pulling the justification out of thin air, everything. That's not what you're doing.
No, it's not. Like, that's literally like the only thing I bought that's like fun, like, whatever, entertainment purchases. So it probably will be for a little while. So, but I'm pretty happy with that. So I got a PS5. So that's the update on the budget. After that, how have I been doing with my meditation? Again, we discussed on the last update video, I really kind of just meditate when I walk, I guess.
And you've been doing your walking.
Yeah, I've been doing my walking.
Killing two birds with one stone.
Yeah. I did not walk on the day that I got my COVID booster. Or I walked on the day that I got it. I did not walk the day afterwards.
Because you felt pretty crappy.
I felt horrible.
Yeah.
I just slept. So I didn't do it then, but yeah, I walk and meditate. I walk for a long time. I don't listen to music. I don't listen to podcasts. I don't talk to anybody. It's a solitary walk. And so in a sense, I am meditating. Is it seated meditation? No, but I'm not going to move towards that anymore. I try and do a little bit of that at the end of the day, just to kind of think on what happened during the day. But it is now 30 minutes.
That's cool.
So I think that's fine.
Yep.
3.
Exercising.
Yep, exercise. Great, been going really well. Again, I didn't do it on the day after I got my booster, because I would have, passed out. It would have been awful. But I'm sticking to it. I've been sticking to it for a while now, and it's great. It's something that is inseparable from my daily life now.
Yeah, that almost shouldn't have been. I mean, it's good that you made it a goal, but it almost shouldn't have been a goal because it's a given.
Right, at this point. So, yeah, that's been going really well. I'm happy with that. And then, how has my diet been going? Really good, also. I'm really sticking to that. I primarily eat in the morning. I eat, I just eat, eggs and some meat, some veggies. For snacks, I have fruit. And then, I usually just have a protein base and a veggie side for my lunches and dinners. And then I do have, like I explained before, I have a small amount of carbs usually for lunch before I go and work out.
You need that.
I have Ezekiel bread and I have some yogurt too. So that's why we're saying it's not exactly paleo. It's more like whole foods.
Yep.
So I've been doing that really well. I've been sticking to that, and it's really not even hard anymore personally for me, because I basically did it last year, and it's going really well. I'm really happy with it. Still not doing before and after photos or anything. Not super necessary right now, but I'm happy with my progress. I feel really good. So
well, good.
Yeah.
All right.
You?
Got everything? Me? All right. On me. So this was the second week with no. So what were mine? Just to repeat, was I'm doing a no Amazon January. So can't purchase anything from Amazon. I'm 10K steps a day, 7 days a week.
Yup.
Lifting / working out, whichever. It's turned it is lifting. Everything is what it's evolved into. 4 times a week. Tracking my food and doing and journaling. So I'll go that way. Journaling. It's great. I don't have a problem with it. Mm-hmm. I'm glad I'm back in the habit. I do it like Max and I have said before, if you want to create a habit, you stack it with other things. I have a very, very firmly entrenched morning routine, and I just stacked it with one of the other things that I do every single solitary morning. So I remember to do it. And it's good. Some days like I said before, some days I want to write, some days I don't write, but I still make myself write.
Absolutely.
So today I didn't really want to write. I only wrote 3/4 of a page, not even. It was something really short, but that was fine. I wrote. Mm-hmm. So that's going well. The tracking my food has been amazingly going great.
That is really good.
That is the thing that I feared the most. And this is, so I'm one of those eaters, type of eaters that I can eat the same thing for lunch, every single solitary day and be okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I've been on these, I've been on a, not a fajita, quesadilla, on a quesadilla kick. And so I have these low carb tortillas that are gluten free, and they're so good. And so I make quesadillas pretty much for lunch and dinner. For breakfast, but my point being is that I do pretty much the same things. So it's super easy to scan, and it's super easy to enter, and it's if I do the same things, then it's not such a chore with tracking.
Yeah.
You know,
you don't
it's
have to
not
enter a whole list of different things.
I made, what did I make? Oh, I made some homemade waffles. Some protein waffles, and it was a recipe that I found on the internet, but then I modified a little bit, and so I did enter that recipe into that.
That's good.
That was the main thing. So I entered the recipe, and then I figured the thing.
Yeah, you have to enter so many different things. It can be a real pain when you.
Yeah.
Every day it's like,
But
hang on, before I
did
eat my meal, let me enter a list of.
Exactly.
Junk. Yeah.
But nope, I'm keeping up on that, and the cool thing about it, not that weight loss has been a giant goal of mine, but my weight had slowly started doing half a pound here, quarter of a pound here, you know what I mean? Kind of slow. So, but in the last 2 weeks, I've lost over 2 pounds.
Wow.
So yeah.
That's good.
So that is cool. And because I mentioned this before, I'm a daily weigher, and I enter into my Fitbit app, but Fitbit does a weekly average. So I base it on not what I'm weighing that day.
Every day.
I base it on what my weekly average is.
Okay.
So
that's cool.
Yeah.
Good job,
So yeah, that was cool.
Nice.
So if it continues going down, that would be awesome. So, and then the strength training, / working out, doing that, it's going great. It's I enjoy it. I've been modifying it. I've been so a friend of mine had done. Hi, Evan. Evan's
hey, Evan.
Jason is a trainer, and he did a couple of different workouts for me, and I'm rotating those. And then when I think I mentioned last time, but I'm not sure if I did, that I'm doing a 1 minute plank after each set.
Yeah.
So that is it's killer. So doing 3 1 minute planks with my workouts that's pretty
good. Yeah.
It's,
you gotta train your arms.
Yeah, it sucks. But I do it. And then 10K a day, I have absolutely gotten it every day. However, I'm struggling a little bit.
10K a day is a lot.
It's a lot when you. It's a lot when you work in an office.
Exactly.
So I work. I say I work in an office, but I don't. I work from home. Everything, but and especially this week was really a lot of stuff where I was basically just standing at my desk because I have a standing desk. Everything standing at my desk all day long.
Yeah.
And there's definitely days when I don't take lunches and stuff like that, and that's bad. Don't do that, and I shouldn't do that. But yeah, so trying to get that movement in. So there's many nights where I am doing where I'm marching in the kitchen. Max came over the other night. He was laughing at me because I was eating my dinner. But
it's good. It's good. I was laughing because it looks silly, but it is good.
It is
getting
good.
it done.
I got my steps in.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
how I get my steps in. So that's good. And then the No Amazon January. So I made it. Oh, I actually texted Max and said I bought one thing off of Amazon this week, and it was it's
PS5.
They're called Calm something or other, that are for dogs. They're CBD supplements for dogs, and I don't know where else to get them. And it's my dogs really.
They need it. Your dogs are dogs. Your dogs are dogs. I used to live with them as well.
Yes.
I think of them as my dogs.
They're your dogs.
They're maniacs.
They're not maniacs. They're just old and crazy.
Loony, yeah.
Yeah, they're a little crazy. So anyway, so that was the one thing that I bought. I felt a little guilty, but then I didn't. I was like, it's not like what I normally would do. And but I continue to I'll go on there every once in a while.
You're just giving me a weird face. You're giving me a weird face.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're looking at me like I'm a tragedy. Like,
well, yeah. But anyways, so no, so it's good. It's good. I don't like it, but it brought to it.
It really
brought to my attention.
Oh, there's been so many times with my budget thing that I'm like, like I go on Instagram every once in a while. The Instagram shopping stuff, targeted ads on Instagram, those work. Those they do, and it's like I see stuff. I'm like, oh, and I'm like, I want to get that, and then I'm like, no, stop.
I know.
Why?
Yeah.
And it's like, that's the world we live in. Advertising.
Yep.
Being bombarded to you constantly, it works sometimes, especially with how
it absolutely
convenient
does.
and easy it is to just click a button. There it is. My card is already saved. Boom, there, got it. And that really hits you. So it's like Uber Eats and like buying clothes and shoes and video games or renting stuff. It's so simple and easy now.
One of the things that I did this week that I'm hoping will help a lot is I get a lot of marketing emails.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Everybody.
So from
emails.
different, everything. So I started. So there's certain companies, excuse me, like Perfect Keto. So that's where. So Max and I like the collagen from Perfect Keto. So I keep their emails. That's fine. Everything. But there's a lot of companies that I've ordered from before that I kind of went through and I cleaned house this weekend and unsubscribed to.
See,
a boatload of emails.
Yeah.
So that helped me though. That helped with a lot of the getting rid of a lot of those emails.
That is good. That is impressive.
Yeah.
I do not have the patience to do that.
Clean.
I will forever have 99,000 plus emails in my inbox. But yep.
All right, so all in all, a good week, I would say.
Good week, yeah. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. As always, we really do appreciate it. Thank you for our consistent viewers and any new viewers. We really appreciate it a lot. Please like, subscribe, share to your friends.
Comment below. Let us know how your week's going. How are you doing with your goals?
Yeah.
How's stuff going?
Yeah, if you're sticking with your goals, if you even think that they're necessary or anything like that, or if you think they're lame, it's all valid. That's cool. That's fine.
And if you didn't stick with your goals, that's okay
fine too. That's what happens.
Yeah, that's okay.
I mean,
goodness knows.
From my update, it's pretty clear that I've shifted and altered my goals to fit my my lifestyle. So
he's stumbled a bit, but that's okay.
Yeah. I'm still happy with my progress, and that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
So thank you for watching again. Everybody
Bye,
have a
friends.
good day or night or whatever. Goodbye.